Hi, Makoto. Welcome to Only5mins.
Hi, Emiliano. Thank you for inviting me to this excellent opportunity.
Makoto, agrivoltaic installations are growing considerably in size and number in Japan. Do you think this market may reach a gigawatt size in the future?
That's a very good question. But according to the statistics from Ministry of Agriculture, the pace of the increase of agrivoltaics in Japan is not slowing down. So we expect we would have the same size of the expansion in the next few years.
And how much incentives from the government are being crucial for this growth?
That's a very good question. Actually, the biggest boost to this agrivoltaics boom was brought about by the feed-in tariff introduction here in Japan in 2012. And now the tariff rate is getting decreased over particularly PV. So you cannot expect as much as benefit from this feed-in tariff. So we do not know what will be the impact of this decrease in incentive, economic incentives on agrivoltaics expansion. But up until now, we don't see any slowing down. And also, this decrease in feed-in tariff has a positive impact, a potential positive impact on agrivoltaics because government restriction on the ground-mounted PV parks is more strict than agrivoltaics. So everybody is looking into the agrivoltaics market. Even the big companies which used to build large solar parks now getting into the agrivoltaics market.
And do you believe that agrivoltaics may one day become an alternative to ground-mounted PV?
That's our hope, but it's not that easy because we have so much resistance from the local people. They have a very bad perception about the PV installations because most of the renewable energy growth in Japan was driven by the PV installations. And that was the PV was installed in the mountainside, mountain slopes, and then because it was hard to build PV parks in the flatland. We have only 34% of flatland, and the government was very strict on converting farmland to PV parks. So everybody's rushing into the mountainside and built huge PV parks. And some of them are very badly constructed and causing a lot of damage. Some says 20% of PV parks built in Japan was faulty. The general public has negative perception towards PV. So it isn't. It affects agrivoltaics too.
And how much defining standards may be important for the development of agrivoltaics?
That's another good question, Emiliano, because I'm not that much for defining agrivoltaics, because if you strictly define agrivoltaics, maybe that restricts somebody, restrict the innovations and the potential of development. For instance, some says, okay, animal husbandry may not be agrivoltaics. And some may say a vertical agrivoltaics is not agrivoltaics. And some may say fisheries, okay, aquaculture, aquavoltaics is not agrivoltaics. So if you have very narrow definition of agrivoltaics, you exclude the potential of expansion of or innovations. But definitely you need some kind of standard. But a standard has to be made, focused on the safety and also the safety of the structure, and also the protection of main industry.
And which is currently the levelized cost of energy of agrivoltaic installations in Japan?
I think agrivoltaics in Japan, if you want to build out a PV structure here in Japan, I think cost is like 20% more than the conventional ground PV. And then we've been making a lot of effort to cut down the cost in terms of materials and the design and also construction method. You know, you have to, and then we can achieve like 30% of cost reduction in some cases, and then that kind of effort will continue. And so, but I cannot foresee when that turning point will come.
Our time is up, Makoto. Thank you for your 5 minutes.
Good to see you, and hope to see you again.